Mm. Hello goblins, it's Chris, Eldritch Pipes. I'm smoking Pease Westminster, which is a great blend. I've reviewed this, I think, at some point in the past, so if you're interested, I'll stick a link in the bottom. But it's a heavy lacquer. Which is just perfect. A little bit chilly this evening. Why did Latakia go so well with chilly weather? I don't know. Maybe it's the bonfire association. Anyway, okay, life, my goodness. Well, we all know what's going on, but anyway, the boys' school finished on Friday, as I said last time it was going to. So Wolf is 10. So if you can imagine a 10-year-old boy being told that school is now finished and no one knows when it's going to start again, it's like his deepest wishes have been granted. Yeah. So, a new phase of life begins. Who knows what it's going to hold? I would say the atmosphere has slightly calmed down over here. Not shop-wise, that's still mental. But we went to a place called Ryton Pools, which is it's a sort of parkland with a large lake in the centre, ducks and geese and the like. And people were ambling around, not too fraught, it seemed, getting on with it, trying to enjoy life. So that's where we're at right now. Still had trouble getting hold of flour. I wanted to, well, in the end I did make a Bakewell tart today, but it took a while trying to find the flour for it. Anyway, enough of that. I'm sure that this is just going to go on and on, but let me show you the pipe I finished. I think I did a preview last week before I'd shaped but not finished. I can't even remember. Anyway, it's an acorn. So there you go. Finished quite nicely. Some nice grain. Some nice straight grain on it. Going up there. Can see really narrow profile. Finger marks to take off there. There, so there you go. That one's going off tomorrow. Which means next week I finally get a chance to, that's my commissions out of the way. I've got a little break before the next commissions start. And so I've got a chance to make something that I want to make, which I'm not going to tell you anything about. You're just going to have to see it. It's kind of subtly crazy. It's not way out. It's not like a snail or a trompet. but it has its own element of crazy in it. You'll see if it works. It might not work. It's a briar and resin experiment. If you've seen any of the alchemist pipes that I've done before, it's along that kind of line, but with a new twist. We shall see. Today I was also casting my full range of Eldritch Colors. It's been a bit of a awkward path getting back to being fully, have all cylinders firing on the resin. If you are a pipe maker watching this, it's been a little bit difficult getting the colours together from the old range translated into the new range. I almost want to give you a bit of a history about what I've done with resin. I started with polyester resin many moons back, for a few reasons. First of all, polyester resin, if you're at all interested in casting resin, is the most user-friendly in the sense that it's the cheapest. You don't need any special equipment. It self-degasses is the term. Doesn't require any pressure pots or vacuum chambers. So you just pour it into a mould and it does its thing. And thirdly, in terms of pigments available for it, every colour under the sun, just about. I mean, seriously, if you go to like a resin supplier's website, the list of colours available for polyester is just like, it's the full rainbow, which is amazing. It meant that you could just do endless variations. Really cool. When I was developing a material to use for rat trays, polyester wasn't appropriate for quite a lot of reasons, which I won't go into now. But the resin that I used for them had a far limited set of pigments available for it. And I had to work somewhat hard to find all the colours that I needed. Then when I started selling the rods to pipe makers, a couple of things became apparent. On the whole, it works very well, but it has one or two irksome factors about it. It doesn't finish quite as well as you would like because it's a little bit softer. I have rattled on about this before, I think. So I looked for a new resin that would do the job that I really wanted. And when I found that came with even more restricted pigment range. I mean, super limited. I mean, barely the primary colours. I don't know why. I don't know why it's so limited for this resin, but that's the way it is. So I've had to spend, first of all, you know that I moved, so getting the resources together to start the resin again took a little time. And then I had to start getting experimental and playing with the limited colours that there were to get new colours so that I could have what I think of as a full range, which is, how can I say it? There's a couple of key colours that I really like that weren't available, so I had to really tinker until I found them. And then I've finally been able to get them. So the full range is now in the pot. When it comes out, which will be next week, I'll take photographs. I'll probably do a video, and those will be the full colour set finally available again. So we'll be there. Finally, during this strange period that we are in with social distancing and self-isolating and all of that, I was thinking about doing something that would bring us together. I don't know how many of you guys are feeling the pinch of social activities being curtailed, but all our lives, situations are different, and different guys may appreciate it for different reasons. I was thinking of doing a listen along live stream. So once or twice a week, listening to a podcast for about 20 minutes, 20 to 40 minutes, depending on whether we did one or two. There's two shows that I love, and that if you're into the kind of horror, eldritch, cosmic horror kind of thing, you will love these things. And with the live stream, there's like a chat window. It gives us a chance to interact as well, and for you guys to interact with each other. So, if you're interested in that, leave a comment. Also say what kind of time, and also what time, what's the word? Time zone. What time you think would be best, and what time zone you're in, so I can translate it to where I am. And we'll see. It may not happen. That's just the seed of an idea. But you might appreciate it, or you might not feel it's necessary. But if you do, let me know. Even if it's only a couple of us, I'll do it, because it might be cool. Alright, that is all I wanted to say, I think, today. So, take it easy, and I will see you again very soon. Ta-da, chaps.